Hi, Banneker High School students. I'm Miss Lucas, and this is my dog Spencer. And behind Spencer is my cat, Bane. Alright, I wanted to just make a quick video for you guys to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me and what to expect in my classroom. So my name is Samantha Lucas. I'm originally from Florida. I went to the University of Florida, and I'm a really big Gator fan. My husband and I got married in 2014, and we adopted Spencer shortly after that. I really wanted a cat, so the way I convinced my husband to let me get a cat is I told him he could name her whatever he wanted. So he named her Bane after the villain from the Batman movies. So that's unfortunate. Alright, what else about me? I like to cook, I like to read. I think reading is the single most important thing you can do to improve your education. I enjoy watching movies and TV shows, so if you have any recommendations for me, let me know and I will watch and we can talk about it. Other than that, I'm pretty boring. You'll find that out quickly, and I have corny jokes, so sorry about that. Alright, my teaching philosophy. So, why I teach and why I teach math specifically. So, I know that math is probably one of your least favorite subjects on average, most of you watching this video. So, my goal for the year is to convince you that math is relevant and to actually enjoy the subject. Math is all around us, and throughout the year we're going to learn how we can use math as a tool to tell our story and provide convincing evidence to support our arguments and what we believe should change about the world. We can use math as a tool, and I don't think people normally associate math with things like that, like convincing people to change things that are wrong with institutions in our government and our world. But math is an extremely powerful tool, and I hope that you will embrace that attitude. Things that I expect from students. I expect open communication. Please, I know that you're not going to be able to attend every single live session this year. I know that things come up. Please just stay in constant communication with me. I appreciate that so much more than just silence and not showing up and not turning things in. Please just be open and we can communicate, come up with a plan that works for you. So you can communicate with me via email. My email address is lucas@foldschools.org, or join my Class Remind. All of that is posted on Microsoft Teams and my website, which you have access to. So please keep in constant communication with me about things that are going on, and don't just fall off out of nowhere in radio silence. Something else I expect is effort. I know we're all not coming in at the same math levels, and that's okay. It would be extremely weird and very rare and coincidental for everyone to come in at the exact same math level as everybody else. So I expect that some people are going to be able to do things that others are not, and vice versa. And it all depends on the unit and what topic we're covering. So don't get discouraged. I'm looking for effort. I want to see that you're trying. That's the most important thing to me. I also want you to take risks. Doing something that you don't know how to do is scary. I can tell you that I don't like doing it. I don't like feeling uncomfortable, and I don't like failing. But we have to embrace an attitude that failure is how you learn, and it's a tool. It's not the end-all be-all. So when you try a new problem or try a new method that we've learned in class and you don't get the right answer, that's okay. Try it again. We'll get there eventually. And you maybe did everything except had a rounding error, and that's why the answer is incorrect. Like, there's just so many other things to worry about instead of focusing on looking silly because you got a math problem wrong. Like, that, it's just not that big of a deal. And I understand that that's hard to do, and I understand that failing is an uncomfortable feeling. So me as your teacher, I need to provide a safe environment for where you feel comfortable to take academic risks. So I'm going to do my best to provide this in an online setting. Speaking of online settings, we're just going to do the best we can. This is my first time doing a completely online class. I know it's probably your first time taking an online class. So we're going to make mistakes. I will be patient with you. You please be patient with me. And that's another reason why communication is key. Please always communicate with me. Tell me if you're having trouble with an assignment. Tell me if you can't make a class. Tell me anything at all, how you're feeling. what works for you, what doesn't work for you. I just appreciate hearing from you. Because I had no friends. Sad but true. My best friend, Miss King, left the school last year. She taught Algebra 1, so I'm sad she's gone. Okay, what else? So I think I talked to you about why I teach, things that are important to me as a teacher, my goals for you. By the end of the year, I want you to really love to learn. And that doesn't have to be math. Like, I think that as long as you enjoy learning something new, then I'll be excited about that. It doesn't have to be learning something new math related, just learning something new in general. I also want you to admit to me that math is relevant outside of the classroom. You will use it again, or you can use it again if you use it and recognize it as a tool, which I don't think most people do. I also want you to feel more confident in your mathematical abilities than when you started the class. So we're going to grow one way or another. Wherever you started is not going to be where you end up. So those are my 3 goals. Love learning, see how math can be useful, and feel more confident in your mathematical abilities moving to the next class. Alright, so that is it for about me and my teaching philosophy. I'm going to switch to my desktop right now so we can talk about some important things. So you should be able to see my desktop. These are my Microsoft Teams. I know you're thinking, Miss Lucas, how did you even get here? Alright, if you have the Banneker website up, which it's just fultonschools.org/BannekerHS, click on Launchpad, sign in. Your sign-in will be your lunch number and your birthday. Okay, once you are signed in, you're going to click on Microsoft Office 365. Your Launchpad might look a little different because mine's a teacher Launchpad, but you should have this Microsoft Office 365 folder. And you're going to go to Microsoft Teams. So that'll bring you up to this right here. Alright, make sure that see everything that I see. Okay, so under Teams, you should be able to see all of your classes. So if you're watching this video, you're either my Algebra 1, 1B, 2B, or my Geometry 1A, 2A. So let's just click on Geometry 1A. You'll see 2 channels right now, General and Daily Do Nows. So once we get into a flow in our class period, you'll be logging on to our live session and going straight to the Do Now channel and answering the Do Now that's been posted. Most everything is going to be on the General tab, and specifically this class notebook up here. So when you click on class notebook, there's a lot of important information that will come up. So right now, I have not posted the syllabus. This is the welcome video, so you'll see this link posted right here. And then you can also take a tour of my classroom. So first that you're noticing, welcome to Geometry with Miss Lucas and Miss Hawkins. You met Miss Hawkins on today's live session. So she is doing her student teaching at Banneker here this year, and she's currently at Spelman College. Alright, so I just did that really quickly without showing you what I did. Let me backtrack so I can show you. So once you've clicked on class notebook in the general, my bad. Alright. You'll see this welcome page. You'll also see a math sign. Let me tell you right here. It's the greater than sign, right? The alligator mouth. So you're going to click this and it will expand to show more options. So this is my teacher notebook, so I can see all of the students' notebooks, right? Everyone in this class. You should be able to see welcome, collaboration space, content library, and your own notebook. So I've got 2 tabs on the welcome section. I've got this video, and I've also got important class information. So here's where I'm going to keep everything that's not pertaining to a specific unit. So here I have the class website that you can click on. Remind, so this is my geometry remind code. I've got the Edpuzzle and IXL links in my Edpuzzle class code, and the geometry formula sheet. So everything like pertaining to class that's not a specific unit of instruction will be here. All right, the content library is where I'm going to upload most everything for the class. So here, starting with Unit 1, right now I have 3 pages. I could have more, who knows. We'll just figure out how this thing works as we go on. So Unit 1 important dates, I'm going to have like quiz and test dates and then class birthdays right here. So I already have your Unit 1 quiz and test dates set for geometry and algebra. And then we're also going to be taking an iReady diagnostic to help identify where we have learning gaps from last semester when we shut down due to COVID-19. So if you check there, you'll be able to see all the Unit 1 important dates. Those are subject to change, but I just want to have the current dates in here for you guys so that you're aware of them. Unit 1 guided notes. So we'll be using guided notes in class, and if you have a printer, you can print them. If not, you can drag and drop them into your class notebook, but I'll be posting them here when we actually get into content. All right, your assignment list. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a different page for each week for Unit 1 or what. I'm still trying to figure things out, but I wanted to have a place that you could go to where you could see specific assignments that you need to complete. So we talked about this in the live session. You're going to complete the About Me survey. The link is here. You're also going to do the About Me Flipgrid. All you need to do is click on this Geometry About Me or the Algebra 1 About Me, and it will take you right to record a Flipgrid. I'll be the only one that can see the video. I just want to be able to see you and see how you pronounce your name and have you tell me something important about you so I can start putting a face with a name. All right, and if I scroll down a little, here's where you create the Edpuzzle account, and you'll be watching this welcome video and answering questions. All right, and I think that is about it for now. So once you get these things done, you'll be ready for the next class. And remember what we discussed, there's always going to be an Edpuzzle video to watch before class. We'll do the live session together, and then you'll have an iExcel or quizzes afterward. My tutorials for Algebra 1 will be on Mondays, and for Geometry will be on Tuesdays from 4 to 5. And I'll have some sort of form to sign up, or you can email me. I just also want you to see what's happening right here with my cat and dog. He's not even waking up. It's crazy. Alright. Those are the things that are interesting to me, which he said. Okay. So I think I covered about everything. Other than that, just email me or text me on Remind if you have any general questions, but you can just go straight to the content library here to see what you should be doing for each class period. I'm looking forward to having you in class, and we are going to make this year the best we can, and looking forward to it. All right, bye you guys.